Okay, do you sulk if things don't go your way? Or do you use manipulation to get people to do what you want? Let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. Just one minute, there could be any number. If someone you're close to, maybe a partner or a friend, is looking forward to an event that for whatever reason doesn't include you, perhaps they've been invited to something to do with their work or whatever it is, and they're looking forward to it, can you be happy for them? Or are you inwardly seething and hatching a plan perhaps to stop them from going? Or at least to ensure they don't enjoy it when they do go? And what about when they get home? Are they going to pay for it if they've gone without you? Think about that for a minute. Because people, especially these days, do have a lot of issues, insecurities and baggage, and they may not realise how they're affecting other people in their relationships with these things. But you can really hurt somebody if you take these things out on them, even if you're not necessarily aware you're doing it. You can't control another person or treat them as your possession and expect them to be happy. And if you really love and care for someone, you want them to be happy, don't you? You don't want to change them into a shadow of who they used to be, no longer able to enjoy life properly and be themselves because they're walking on eggshells so they don't upset you. It's selfish. A relationship or friendship is about two people giving, not one person sucking the life out of another. You may not even realise you're doing this, but if some of this is ringing the bell, maybe slightly, maybe a lot, I don't know. But just think about it. Be honest. If it does apply to you, take it as a wake-up call, as something positive. Or maybe it's the other way round. Are you finding it hard to be yourself when you're with a certain person? Do you feel like you're in a prison looking at the outside world but unable to be a part of it because of the control someone else has over you? You may be in a relationship that started well but has gradually changed, and has your partner perhaps become possessive, controlling or even violent? If so, it can be scary, but you really do need to break that control. Obviously, how you do it does depend on the situation. Perhaps you need physical help to get out of a situation. If so, then you do need to ask somebody to help you. But it's never the best way to just think, oh, it doesn't matter, I'm just going to put up with this, I don't want to rock the boat. Honestly, that doesn't work. I'm speaking from experience. God doesn't want you to waste your life like that. He's got a plan for you. If you don't yet know him and you want to, if you come to him, you can have what he's got for you. It says in the Bible that he does have a plan for his people. And if you know him, or even if you don't, but you want to and you come to him, this can apply to you. This is Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you, not to harm you, plans to give you a future and a hope. Oh, I've lost where I am now. But anyway, that plan doesn't involve being under someone else's thumb. And if you do need help to get out of a situation, physical help, then you must ask for it, don't suffer in silence. But often, it's our own minds that keep us in a situation or in a prison that we don't need to be in. If we've allowed someone to have that control over us, maybe it's crept in and we've not really noticed how bad it's got. Also, though, control is demonic, and that power can be broken in the name of Jesus. But then we need to act on that and step out into freedom. So if someone is exercising control over you and you don't know where to turn, I can tell you where you need to turn. It's to Jesus. Turn to Jesus Christ. Ask him to help you. Ask him to give you the courage to leave that situation if that's what's needed, or at least to stand up to somebody who needs to be told. And there are other things I could say on this. Like I say, it's a personal thing to me, but I can personally testify that if you ask Jesus to help you, it may take a while, he will do it for you. Thank you.